Oh, hey, I'm not in front of the camera yet. Hello! As you may have noticed, I have two giant freaking,
strobe lights.
I don't think they're strobe lights, they're like giant lights. I don't even know what they're called. But anyways,
Giant lights.
I left to go to a friend's house for the other night, and, I don't know, it's kind of strange to know what the heck my parents can do in a night with me not being there. So, they have the floor is torn down over there, and then my brother, somehow he got bored enough to buy two gigantic freaking lights. Anyways, we're gonna get to the topic this episode. I don't know if it's gonna be any different. The fact that I have a spinny chair and I won't be looking at the camera as much.
Yeah, probably.
But anyway, so this episode is number 6 on our list.
On our top 7 list of top 7 active players at the time.
Last episode we did Mr.
Patrick Kane. Mr. Patrick Kane.
PTK Jr.
And today, at the number 6 spot, is Pavel Datsyuk.
Now, Pavel Datsyuk is one of Ben's favorite players. He is Ben's favorite player.
He's my favorite player.
Now, he's a playmaker.
And if I had my way, he'd be seated at, like, number 1.
And, anyways, active players. He's, I guess he gets
like
modern.
A bunch of you guys might be thinking, right when we're saying this list, you might be thinking, well, Wayne Gretzky's better than all these people. Well, we're doing active players, which is people who are still playing in the league now.
Yeah.
And also, we're not doing goalies. We're doing skaters only.
We might do top 10 goalies some other time, but there aren't many popular
top 7
goalies.
goalies.
But maybe we'll do active goalies or something.
Yeah, we may do active goalies, and that's probably what we're going to do, because we also have a series that we're going to have lined up, maybe next we may do the top 7 active goalies. It's either going to be that or top 7 players of all time.
Yeah. It'll probably end up being a top 5 goalies though, top 5.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of goalies that are really, really good, but there's not as many goalies as there is players.
Anyways,
so there's a few goalies that are incredibly good, but there's also not a lot to choose from.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's
dive right in.
Let's dive right into the Datsyuk. So, anyways, Datsyuk, playmaker. Now let's end this video. We're done. But anyways, he's crazy. It's just
I kind of want to discuss the topic of how he manages to make people believe that he's disappeared and they fall on their butt.
He's just, I don't know.
My God, did you guys see that? Oh my God, that was so funny. Who did he make fall on their butt again?
It was Logan Couture. I don't know if you guys saw the game again.
Yeah, it was Logan
Detroit versus the Detroit. Yeah, let me talk. This is my video. You've been blabbing your mouth off every single. No, man, no.
Oh no? Okay, you want me to talk?
No. Okay, so Logan Couture of the San Jose Sharks. Yeah, what a great way to say it. Playing against Detroit. I'm gonna calm down a little. Datsyuk's just doing whatever the heck he's doing. Knocks him straight on his. I don't know. Bum.
He starts stick handling or whatever, and then he goes to go around Couture, and he does all his fancy footwork and such, and he makes Logan Couture literally fall right on his butt.
Yeah, so anyways, he's a great, all of these players that we're talking about are mostly great all-around players, maybe not Sidney Crosby or the Ovechkin but
Ovechkin and Crosby both are strong points. Ovechkin goal scorer, Crosby assist, but other than those two, most of these players are going to be all-around players. Even Datsyuk, he is more of an assist guy, but he can shoot and he can stick handle, in my opinion, better than anyone else in the league.
And during the quarterfinals
and pretty fast too.
During the quarterfinals of the NHL 14 cover vote, he made it close with Brodeur, and it was a very close call. People are arguing and causing a big
rant. No, that was the semifinals.
Oh, that was semifinals. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, so
I was enraged about that.
Yeah, me enraged.
Anyways,
so yeah, Datsyuk just a great player on a not so great team.
Well, they are a really good team, but they were better in years past but they just they did better than I expected this year. But they did worse than they would have done last year because their team kind of fell apart after Nicholas Lidstrom left.
Yeah, basically, it's either
when you lose your captain, your team's gonna pretty much shatter.
But it's that's why you don't let the old guy be the captain. Because if they're gonna retire, it's gonna completely ruin your team's self-esteem. Like they changed it like
Unless you've got another great player that you know is gonna be captain next, and people are already looking up to him. That's kind of the situation that was in Pittsburgh. And it was right when Mario Lemieux retired, the team didn't fall apart because they already had Sidney Crosby, and everyone knew that Sidney Crosby is the next captain, and they were already starting to follow him.
But for the Red Wings,
the Red Wings, Nicholas Lidstrom was their leader up until when he retired. They all rested on him. But when their last captain retired, when Steve Yzerman retired, it wasn't that big a deal because Nicholas Lidstrom was there to take it up.
Wait.
This kind of fell apart.
It's this big chain of. It's literally a big chain, and this is gonna always happen. When Zetterberg retires, luckily he's not the biggest of deals. He's not like the biggest of deals ever. And if it were, they're lucky.
Handed it to him.
They're lucky. It's not Pavel Datsyuk. They're lucky it's not Pavel Datsyuk that's captain right now. Because if he were,
I think he could have been like a great leader and all that. And I love when there's like a great leader that's the captain and all that, and he can lead his team to victory and all that. That's what Lidstrom and Yzerman did, and a bunch of people like Mario Lemieux and a bunch of great captains. They were really good with that. But if they retire, then your team's gonna fall apart.
If you look at it, the Red Wings story is similar to the story of Pittsburgh's story there. But I mean, it's just that
Lemieux and Yzerman were the same, and then they both dropped their captaincies down to someone else.
It's just Datsyuk, and Datsyuk is a great player.
The only thing is that Lemieux dropped his captaincy down to a younger player, and Yzerman dropped his down to Nicholas Lidstrom, who was already in his 30s by now.
So was Zetterberg.
Lidstrom did the same thing to Zetterberg.
The Red Wings are falling apart age-wise, just as no other team's experiencing as they are. Because when Datsyuk retires, then Detroit. When did? Stop it! Stop it!
You know it's true.
I know, but they were already falling apart. Anyways, okay, so
apart in the 90s.
So Datsyuk was just. I forget what I was gonna say, you idiot.
He just kind of forgets everything when you start hating on his team.
You're talking about old people, and then I start forgetting things. I think I'm turning into Martin Brodeur.
Talking about old people, he's got some disease that when people mention something, he automatically has to become that.
I'm turning into Marty Brodeur. You're just gonna see me.
Giraffe.
Yeah, and then it's like the.
Now you're a giraffe.
Anyway, so yeah, Datsyuk has always been a great player. He always will be until he's dead or retired or whatever.
In my opinion, I think Nicholas Lidstrom, after he retired, I think Datsyuk should have been captain, not Zetterberg. But that's just my opinion.
But for him, age is definitely just a number, and he's proven that. He's not an old guy, but he's not the youngest of guys in the NHL either. But he's up there. He could be gone.
As you would say, just kind of exiting his prime.
He is. He's just barely exiting his prime.
Probably in the last year of his prime, unless he feels going all Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and just going and getting better with age.
I think he's gonna finish it off. I think he's gonna finish off his career with a boom, and just finish off his days in the prime with a boom. I think it's gonna happen. I think
next year's gonna be a big year for Nicholas Lidstrom.
You mean Datsyuk?
Yeah, sorry, Datsyuk. Lidstrom's gone.
Yeah, get your facts together. Yeah, so we need. It's just keep an eye out for Datsyuk. Keep an eye out for Mr. Pavel Datsyuk next year, because this will be. We believe that next year will be the year. It all comes together.
I think that's gonna be his big year.
It'll be his last year, but not his last year ever.
It will not be his last year, but it's gonna be one of his last years, if not his last year, in his prime.
In his prime. And Like some of the other young guns just entering their prime right now, just entering it.
Johnny T.
Yeah, Johnny T there, and it's just, wait, wasn't he our freaking number 6?
Huh? Johnny T?
Oh, never mind, no, I didn't know anything, I didn't know enough about him.
No. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, if you don't agree with our list, we actually had one of the best lists we've ever compiled, but Mr. Evan over here didn't know enough about the players, so we couldn't talk about them, so we had to change that.
Hey, well, at least it'll make for a more interesting series when I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Yeah, I do have a point.
And what we really covered, we haven't covered how good a passer he is.
Well, he's not only is a good deker, but he's a great playmaker altogether.
Deke named after him, guys.
Yeah, Datsyuk Devil, or he's the Datsyuk. What is it?
Deke.
What?
It's the Datsyuk and
Yeah,
Deke.
that's what it is. What? Yeah.
Oh.
Where he does like the freaking backhand slide, toe drag thingy.
Make people fall on their butts. Shout out to you, Logan Couture.
Yeah, he's
a great passer.
His passing, I don't think he ever goes offside with his passes. Like, he barely ever does. But if he does, it's because he's going too fast paced.
It's his teammate's fault. I really believe that if he does, it's his teammate's fault.
The good thing about an old team is that they have a lot of chemistry.
They do. A lot of these guys have played together forever.
And you can understand why, because those oldie people are wise, right? Just like my mommy and daddy, they've got... Never mind.
No, we're not going into this.
Okay.
We may have some 7-year-old audience out there.
Dude, what is wrong with you? Alright, anyways, so I think,
Anyways, have you guys, just cram this into the video, have you guys ever seen him combine those two things? Like, when he combines stick handling with passing, it's great.
He always comes out on top, but in a different way. I'm pretty sure he was in the scoring race somewhere this year.
He was up there. We wouldn't take people on this list because these are people on the list that we believe had a great season this year and perhaps last year. But we're not going to take people that are still active now that were in their prime in like 2002.
I'm kind of surprised that we have the way we can actually cram Datsyuk in there. What is he? There's like 36?
I don't know. I don't know how old he is, but like I don't know. I think Zetterberg may be up there. Here, just stop the time here. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm not gonna stop the time. I'm just gonna look at these beautiful strobe lights or lights.
Okay, so Pavel Datsyuk is 34.
34.
He'll be 35 in July.
Oh wow! All right. So he basically is what you said that he would be exiting his prime. That's about the right time. That's when Broder finished off his best year in that year. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much. But like I was saying before, like he can just deke around some guy, do a little spinorama, put it between his legs, and make a perfect pass to a guy that no one else knew was there except Datsyuk.
Datsyuk could have
he could pass to nowhere where there's no one there, and suddenly you realize that someone was there.
Yeah. So, anyways,
is he the only one that can see these things?
Yeah, I don't even understand. So
I don't know. Can he see into the future?
Sorry, what? What?
I don't know. Can you see into the future to see if someone's there?
I don't think I can. I just can't. But he can, apparently.
I don't know. Apparently he can.
But anyways, this is going to be a tradition.
Where no one is, and then out of nowhere, someone's there.
Anyway, so this is a new tradition that we have. What do you think the chances of him being traded? Now, here's my opinion. I don't think he's going to be traded only because he's 34. And I don't know what kind of contract he has right now, but I think it's pretty tight, and I don't think they want to get rid of him because he's one of their only chances right now. But what teams do you see him being traded to? What kind of team in general?
I don't know what kind of team. If I could really say a kind of team, I'd probably say a team that's really struggling offensively that has good players but just can't produce.
I think that he should be playing for a team that has some good snipers up front.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that has good players that can shoot good, but they can't of Datsyuk, I think he's like a leader, and I think he could just bring a team like that together. And that's why I don't think he'll be traded from Detroit, because he's like the glue that's keeping the whole team together after Nicholas Lidstrom left.
I see him playing for a team like Boston or Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, I don't know about Tampa Bay, because maybe Tampa Bay would be in maybe 1 or 2 years if Martin St. Louis retires, but Martin St. Louis is really filling up the Pavel Datsyuk role.
Yeah.
Like, because he's been there for a long time, his whole career, and he can pass, and he's fast, and all that. So, if anything, the type of team is just a team with snipers that can't work together, and I think he could just bring that whole team together.
Yeah.
But I don't think Detroit would trade him, because right now, I believe he's like the heart and soul of their team.
He definitely is. So, do you want to end it off there? Let me see how we're doing for time. Do you want to end it off there?
How are we doing for time?
We're 16 minutes in. That's about the same as last episode.
16?
Yeah. I think that was our last episode. No, never mind. Yeah, so we can end off here.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything.
If we missed anything, please let us know in the comments below. If you can see my finger doing that.
Damn.
Any feedback is very much appreciated.
Feedback is really appreciated.
And we have answered to every comment so far. Not too many of them, but still, like, I like talking to you guys. There's some guy out there, Rob Caputo, I don't know, but I'm gonna put him in the description. You know that, because he's commented on a couple of my videos, and they've been they've been comments that have been like
helpful.
Well, yeah, like talking about what he liked about the certain player or whatever. So I think I'm gonna put
I'd really like to see you guys do that. Comment what you think about that player, or you can also comment what you think we've missed.
Yeah, please do so. So I think that's about it.
That's all we got. You can add if you want in the comments below. But that's all we got for today.
That's all. So if you guys want to check out these strobe lights again, here we go. Strobe light right there. Strobe light right there. And this is the torn up freaking. This is the torn up floor here. Not beautiful anymore. So I'm sure. I don't think you guys have ever seen me in this view before. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. And for now, I'm Evan.
And I'm Ben.
We'll see you later.
See you.
Bye.